All right, what is up, YouTube? Gauntlet here. We are going to be opening up a set of sneak preview packs for you guys on YouTube today to kind of enjoy the new sneak peek experience for the new Yu-Gi-Oh set. The set is actually relatively cool. Now, obviously, this weekend is sneak peek, so get down to your local card shop if you are interested in participating in the sneak peek. They will probably have some for you. We're getting ready to, well, we are doing our sneak peek today. Actually, is we speak at the moment. So let's dig on into and kind of talk about this a little bit. So sneak preview card you can actually find in the set. This is actually the amphibious swan ship Abaleo. So it's 2+ spec monsters. It will gain 200 attack for each link monster in the graveyards. So remember, this also affects your opponent's graveyard as well. You can only use each of the following effects of this card once per turn each. So this card is destroyed. You can target one link 3 or lower monster in either graveyard and special summon it. If a link 3 or lower on the field is destroyed by battle or effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can actually banish this card from your graveyard, get the ability to destroy a card. But it is a link 4 machine with 2600 attack, which actually is quite useful if you're looking to play trains. Though link 4 is kind of hard to pull off in today's current metagame, especially for this, when you could just go into Boral Sword to KO your opponent or something like that. The deck, or the card does have some sort of boost in today's format. So let's take a look at these 5 packs and kind of see what we are working with today. Alright, so we've actually got the new Altergeist monster. This is the Spellcaster Tuner. Monsters your opponent controls cannot target Altergeist you control for an attack except for this card. And then also your opponent cannot target Altergeist monsters with card effects except for this. This is going to be your basic monster for protection to make sure that you can make your synchro. Speaking of the synchro, we actually pulled the synchro. So this is Altergeist Dragviron. It's 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner. It is a level 6, which I know a lot of people might find that hard to make. When your opponent's special summon monster declares an attack, you can return 1 Altergeist monster you control to the hand to negate that attack. If this card is tributed and sent to the graveyard, and special summon this card. And you can only use each effect of this card once per turn. And then, speaking of new cards, we got the Salamangreat Recursion. So target 2 Salamangreat monsters in your graveyard with different card names, add them to your hand. If this set card on the field is destroyed by a card effect, you can add 1 Salamangreat spell and trap card from your deck to your hand. And we actually pulled the new Madolche. So it's 2+ Madolche monsters, make it quick effect. Detach 1 material from this card. Target 1 Madolche monster on the field. This turn, that face-up card is unaffected by monster effects except for its own. If a Madolche is sent to the graveyard while this card is on the field, except during damage ship, and shuffle up to 2 cards from your graveyard into the decks. So, actually really good for Madolche. We have the new Gritter, some Valkyrie support, and the Storm Dragon, actually, which isn't too bad. So, we're not off to a bad start here, it would seem. Alright. Oh, once again, we are really working our way up here. This is the new packet swap. So target 1 face-up non-link monster you control and 1 link monster your opponent controls. Switch control of the monsters. You can only activate 1 packet swap per turn. I know this card had a little bit of hype when it was getting first announced. Kind of failed after that. Neo Lady. Quick effect, you send 1 fire monster from your hand to the graveyard and target 1 card in your opponent's graveyard, banish that card. And if a card is banished from your opponent's graveyard while you control this monster, except during damage ship, you can send 1 fire monster with 200 or less defense from your deck to the graveyard. This actually isn't terrible with Rekindling. Oh, this is the new guy. Hello, Dominance. So, had we actually kept Summon Sorceress, I might be able to do some cheeky stuff with this guy. So Dominance says it's 3 Destiny Hero monsters make it. During your main phase, you can look at the top 5 cards of your deck or your opponent's deck, and then place them on the top of the deck in any order. This card is destroyed, or destroys opponent's monster by battle, you get to draw a card. And then if this fusion summon card is sent to the graveyard by battle or card effect, you get to actually special summon 3 level 9 or lower Destiny Hero monsters in your graveyard. This card's actually really good. We also got the new Storm, or World Legacy Guard Dragon Madark. So he is level 9, which is actually really important. All monsters your opponent controls loses 500 attack and defense for each dragon monster. You can only use each effect of this guy once per turn. So banish 2 normal monsters from your hand or graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. If this card is destroyed by card effect, you can add this card from your graveyard to your hand. 1 level 9 monster with different type and original attribute. So, actually really cool. And then we got a new Assault Sentinel. Oh yes, I forgot. We do have the new support in here for the, what is it? The Assault Mode archetype. Oh, Overflow Dragon. When a monster on the field is destroyed by card effect, except during damage type, you special summon this card from your hand. If there are 2 or more monsters on the field that were destroyed by card effect, you special summon 1 Overflow token. Ooh. Some Dino Wrestlers. Wow, a lot of Dino Wrestlers in that pack, actually. Alright. Next up. We got another copy of the Neo Flamvell Lady. More Mordschlag. So equip only to a normal monster, or normal summoned or set monster you control. It is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects or special summoned monsters. During damage calculation, if the equipped monster battles an opponent's special summoned monster, that monster will lose attack and defense equal to the equipped monster's attack and defense. So that's actually really good. We got a new Crusadia card here as well. Crusadia Testament. Activate one of these effects. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of your Crusadia monsters. And after damage calculation, if your Crusadia Link monster destroys its opponent's monster by battle, draw cards equal to that monster's Link rating. Wow. That's a pretty big power-up, actually, for the deck. Alright. Oh, we got a new super right here. So, Chain Hole. Your opponent activates the monster effect in response to a card or activated effect, negate the opponent's effect, and then your opponent can banish 1 monster from the hand or deck with the same name as the negated card. If they do not, you can banish 1 random card from your opponent's hand. It's actually not bad. Hello. Chaos Betrayer. If this card is in your graveyard, banish 1 Light and Dark monster from your graveyard except for Chaos Bringer. Special summon this card in defense mode. Oh, it's 2,000, but banish it when it leaves the field. This card is special summon, target 1 card in your opponent's graveyard, banish it. That's actually pretty interesting. Then we've got 1 Speed Lift. 1 copy of the Assault Sentinel, another copy of Overflow Dragon. We're not doing too amazing here. We got an Ultra so far, which is actually pretty cool. Next up, oh man, do not make these packs like they used to. All right, so we got 1 copy of the Salamangreat Fennec. Fennec. Okay, so if a Cyberse you control that was special summoned from your extra deck is destroyed by battle card, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. Or hand, but banish it when you use the field. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for the link summon of a link to a higher Cyberse monster, you can add 1 Salamangreat normal spell card from your deck to your hand. It's actually really cool because it actually searches for this, if you want to try that out in your new deck. Oh, wow! Oh, man, this is one of the chase cards of the set. This is Cynet Mining. So, for you Salamangreat players out there, this is the Heaters Zons. So you can send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard to add 1 level 4 or lower Cyberse monster from your deck to your hand. You can only activate 1 Cynet Mining per turn. So a lot of Salamangreat players out there are looking to this card as a means to kind of make up for the loss of Lady Debug as of late. And this card is actually quite wonderful at adding to that strategy. Wow. We've also got 1 copy of Whitefish Salvage. Okay, so you can target 1 fish monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use this effect of Whitefish Salvage once per turn. If this card in your possession is destroyed by your opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard, take 1 fish monster from your deck, either add it to your hand or special summon it. That's really good. Alright, new Mayakashi, new Goki, more World Legacy support, and 1 Dice It. It's interesting. Alright, our last sneak peek pack here. Let's see what we're going to pull here. Alright, so got another copy of the Puzzler. Another copy of Deus Ex Crawler. Alright, what do you actually do? So when your opponent activates a card or effect, the target says face down card quick effect and changes the card to face up attack position. Negate the activation if you destroy the card. This card is slip face up while this card is in the monster zone. Negate all monster effects on your opponent's field. If this card in the field is destroyed by card effect, you can add from your deck to your hand 1 level 9 monster with a different original type and attribute than this card. Cool, so it actually floats, essentially. More World Legacy. Not the big guy. And this is the new Mud Dragon. So, Muddy Mud Dragon. It's 1 turn plus 1 or more non-turn. This card can substitute any 1 fusion monster whose name is specifically, this is on a monster card, but the other fusion material must be correct. During your main phase, if you control this special summon card, you can fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck. Also, are using monsters that you control as fusion material, including this card. So this actually allows you to do a, essentially, synchro fusion. So Dino Wrestlers and a Mayakashi. I look forward to hearing about your guys' sneak peek experiences down below in the comment section. we actually did not do too bad for this sneak peek experience. Actually, one of our customers is going to be very happy for letting us film this because they got sign up mining, so it's actually really crazy. So what do you guys think about this? Please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think, and happy sneak peek to all of you guys. Peace out.